It is now 10 o'clock, 10:01. And this is a special meeting, and the purpose of the special meeting is for the setting of the date and time of the budget hearing. And also the setting date and time of the Allyn water system rates hearing, and that is in regard to commercial rates only.
Commercial and residential installation.
Commercial and, thank you,
Yes.
commercial and residential.
Installations.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome. Hi, John.
Hello. Okay.
So Travis had mentioned that the earliest day to be scheduled would be March 22nd. That's on a Friday. Do you have any preference?
No, well, that's not a problem. I'll have to Zoom that because I'm out of town, but at least I'm tentatively planning to be out of town. Either way, I'll be around Wi-Fi. I can Zoom that if that's a date that we need to set.
Okay,
Because you could always look into, the early part of the next week as well. That'd be the 25th, 26th. That'd be Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, of the next week?
Yes.
I'm coming back probably the 26th.
okay. Well, let's go
Well,
ahead and make it 20.
I do have to be back by the 26th, but anyway, I might not be back until the 26th.
7th would be appropriate then.
I might be
You might be busy.
busy, I think. Oh, 27th, it'd be fine.
Yeah, that's Wednesday.
Yeah. What about the
27th.
27th?
That works for me.
Okay, what time?
So you've got 2 hearings to schedule. So you want to go back to back, but leave time
Correct.
between the two. It depends on when you would like to get started.
Would an afternoon?
An afternoon would probably be better for the public,
Okay.
for those who would like to be here and are still at work. I would suggest no later than 4 though.
1?
1 o'clock works for me.
Okay, that wouldn't adjust for people who work. But
Would 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock might.
Okay.
So how much time are we allowing in between, do you think would be necessary?
I would say 2 hours, or not be in between, but you could schedule 3 to 5 and then start the next one at 5:30.
No, that would work for me.
It wouldn't work.
No.
Then we'd start, and if starting earlier is necessary, then start at 1.
Yeah, or even 2, 1 or 2.
But then do the water rates rating or the water rates first and the budget second.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion.
Who do you think we'd get the most response from?
Well, probably the budget.
Oh, in the budget too?
Yeah, so we're scheduling both hearings.
Oh,
Yeah, just stack
Okay.
back to back.
okay, got it, I got it.
So that they're all handled in the same day and we can move forward with everything.
I see, okay.
So 1 o'clock,
It could take up to 2 hours. It could take us 1 hour or less to do that. Depends on how many questions we have from the community.
but then you'd want people who want to show up to one hearing and not the other hearing, if they were only going to show up to the second hearing.
Right.
You'd be able to be here and they can't bleed together. They have to have a separation.
So you can't have one, like one at 1 and.
Yeah, because you have to adjourn one, and then you have to have a solid date for the second, or time and date for the second.
So let's say 1 o'clock for the water,
Okay,
and then, is 2 o'clock for the budget? Or is that not far enough?
that's not far
2:30?
enough. I would say minimum 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Okay, let's go 2:30. Cause I don't expect a whole lot of people chiming in. And we can discuss. Jeff, you have something you wanted to share?
Yeah, the water, from the water standpoint, a big part of that is actually commercial
Yes.
development type things, and technically, that's not gonna affect your existing users. It's more that the port did not have any rates or structure for larger users, more than like an inch or 3/4 inch service.
Can you hear, John?
Yeah, I know, I get what he's saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Okay.
I think two things. One, I'd reach out to the Jamersons, one. But two, it shouldn't be that long. And the other part I think he's going to is the other fees and regarding connections, what have you. Again, that's not the existing users, so
Yeah,
I don't, if you're addressing the rates of the existing users residential, I think you need way more time.
well, agreed.
Yeah, so I think it's a couple parties, I'll be there from a different reference point, but that would be it.
2:30 would be safe.
Okay. 2:30 for the budget.
2:30 for the budget, 1 PM for the commercial.
Okay.
And residential connections. Mostly, I want to have a new detailed sheet that is for the residential connection, so it's all spelled out in one place and not screwed out between 5 pages. So when we actually have a residential connection,
Right,
those are all tied in, and it's just a new sheet into the policy. So we would have to incorporate that, but it's not changing any of those rates.
Yes.
It's the commercial aspect that we need to make changes to, including fire. Okay, so I have the March 27th, 2024, 1 PM for our water rates hearing and 2:30 PM for our budget hearing.
Okay.
Okay,
A motion?
Now we have, yeah, do I hear a motion?
yeah, I'll go ahead and make that motion that we set our special in March 27th, that we set a special meeting for the budget hearing, excuse me, we'll say the Allyn Water System rates hearing at 1 PM and the budget hearing for 2:30 on the 27th
Okay, I'll
of
second
March.
that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so moved.
Public comment?
no, just,
I have a email here that Ken Van Busker asked me to read for this particular meeting. And here we go. I see you are planning a special meeting tomorrow to set public hearing rates for a budget hearing and Allyn water rate hearing. Why wouldn't this wait until the regular meeting on March 4th? I think you would get more public comment at a regular meeting. I would also suggest that you set a date for the Allyn water system rate hearing that allows enough time to do a mailer and to all Allyn water system users. That is the extent of Mr. Van Busker's comments. I could respond that we do plan on sending a mailer out or physically handing them over door to door, so that everyone in the water system community knows that we are having a rates hearing. Reasoning for us not doing it in the regular meeting coming up, so that we could get to it faster, because publication requirements require us to have it in the paper for 2 full weeks when it comes to a rates hearing. So if you have any questions, Kevin, come to the regular meeting.
Great.
Very good.
Okay, anything else, John?
No, good.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
All right.